I, whoa, still wearing the same crap. So I talked before on my previous episode about the Bottlehead crack. So now I'll talk about the Bottlehead crack Speedball upgrade. So the Bottlehead crack Speedball upgrade basically just allows for a more stable, constant current going through the amplifier. I don't want to talk about it too much, but there is a little bit more work that goes into it because you remove a couple of the original components from the Bottlehead crack build. Then you have some PCBs, like some computer boards and a couple heat sinks. You're going to start soldering onto the PCBs. It's a little bit more tedious work, it's a little bit more difficult to put together than the Bottlehead crack, but it's also a very nice elevation to another level of assembly. So it's a nice upgrade, not just for the building, but also for the audio quality. So this is the Bottlehead crack with Speedball. It looks the same on top, except that with this one the volume goes up to 11 because it's so badass. Actually, this is my first Bottlehead crack that I've built. The other one is the second one that I built, and I just leave the normal Bottlehead crack alone. I installed the Speedball upgrade about a month after using the normal crack, just because I was wondering if I'd notice any difference. And boy, did I notice a difference. So what happened is it's a little bit, it has a much better noise floor, meaning it doesn't really have any background noise. It sounds a little bit, it just sounds quieter. Even if it's a little bit subliminal. But also the bass just went deeper and tighter. The mids cleared out a little bit more, and also it sounded a little bit more crisp and defined. It has a very tubey sound. So for tube sound, as I mentioned, it just sounds a little bit more organic than solid state. And so this isn't the tubiest of tubey sounds, but it sounds quite good, and it's totally worth the price of $125 to upgrade this. And when you get this on the deal, when you get a Speedball upgrade for 20 bucks or for free with the original build, you jump on it, take that deal. It is worth every penny. And this looks cool, you know, because it's got all the tubes on it. But on the bottom side, it does look a little different. So you notice that it has like some crap added here. So you take out the little porcelain heat sinks, then you push these down, then you have to assemble all this crap on top of that. But this whole area here is a lot more work to put together. Takes a little bit more finesse, but it's really worth it. But I was really happy with this for, I don't know, I've had it for 4 years now, I think. But I've moved laterally to other products, but I still use this actually quite a bit. This one, actually, it doesn't work when I plug it in unless it's angled like this. But that just means that there's a cold joint somewhere, I think. A cold joint is when the solder doesn't quite connect right and it's not getting a power flow. But I did a chopstick test where when you leave it on, you tap the wires with a dry chopstick, and it turns out that the LED lights don't come on unless I tap this with a chopstick. And so I know that I have to resolder this at some point. I'll troubleshoot it. But I'm pretty lazy, so I just angle it up when I turn it on. Well, not in this direction. When I flip it over, I just angle it up like this, and I listen to it works fine. But no, this is a big improvement over the Bottlehead crack, but it will take a little bit more work to put together. It also looks really cool, just like the other one did. But yeah, I quite enjoy it. So that's a really quick episode. Now I'm going to move on to the Bottlehead main line.